Thank you, everybody, for that moment of silence. For Tutu Ben, Charles Oliveira. We are still not over our GOAT being eviscerated Saturday night by the devil himself. All right? But that's neither here nor there. Okay? Today, I'm here to talk about my hottest takes. I will not be talking about any woman here. I will be talking about my controversial takes. You guys might think it's shitty. I really don't give a fuck because everything I say is facts. I'm about to start off hot. Everybody take a seat. I really don't know how to put this, but Rising is a better product than the UFC.
Shut the fuck up.
Whoa. Shut the fuck up and relax. Let me fucking talk, all right? Now, I'm not talking about I'm not saying Rising has better fighters or none of that. Obviously, the UFC has better fighters. They have the best fighters in the world. But I'm talking about the fucking product. Calm the fuck down, man. Listen. Do you know anybody on the screen? No. Do you know anything about Rising? No. But let me tell you something. It's not about the fighters. That's not my point. It's about the spectacle. It's about the productions. It's about the backstory. Why do you think Pride was so much better than what we have right now? Pride FC, if you go ahead and watch the Pride FC cards, why do you think people always go back and say, wow, the mystique? It's because of the presentation. The closest thing we have to Pride as a presentation factor, as a feel, is Rising. They have soccer kicks. They have knees to the ground at opponents. Let me show you something. Let me show you a little bit of eye candy real quick. Look at the fucking views. The people paid the pay-per-view. The people paid the pay-per-view. These fights are from a month ago. 1.8 million fucking views. 844,000 views. These are UFC numbers. The reason why people are watching these fights is because the promotion backs beefs. These guys' records are fucking shit. It's like 4-4, 4-8, 8-3. Look at this guy. Who the hell is Chicharito Suzuki? Chicharito Suzuki. Who the fuck is that? Nobody knows who that guy is, bro. Shout out Chicharito, bro. Nobody knows who these guys are. But that doesn't matter. It's about the beef. This guy's record is literally 8-6 or some shit, bro. The 32-year-old fighter, that's Kai Sakuro's brother. These are post-fight interviews. These are post-fight breakdowns, bro. 682,000 from a post-fight presser. These are Ilya Topuria numbers, bro. Look at this, 1.1 million views. The reason why these videos get so much views, so much attention is because the promotion actually backs their fighters. They back beefs. They promote that to their organization. The UFC does not do any of that shit, bro. Bobby, you don't lie? You don't lie, Bobby? Bobby, you don't lie? You don't like my take, bro? I'm spitting facts. I'm trying to change your mind. Open your eyes. Open your third eye and listen to what I'm about to say right now. When was the last time a UFC backed a beef? UFC fighters, and you probably think, oh, Sean Strickland, this, that, ooh. They promoted their own beefs. Dricus du Plessis and Israel Adesanya promoted their own beefs. You remember that post-fight interview of Israel Adesanya? He got in the face of Dricus. What's up, nigga? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You're no brother of mine. You did not see that clip one time in the promotion of that fucking fight. That the only time we seen that post-fight or that in-cage face-off or whatever Israel Adesanya was saying, you take a 23 and me, and we know who you are. We didn't see that once outside of that post-fight. You guys probably forgot that happened. Rising, the organization, not a third party media member. They make their fighters if there's even an ounce of beef. You know how many pre-fight press conferences there will be? Do you know how many face-offs there will be? There would be like 30 of those. We are literally begging the UFC to do that, and the UFC doesn't fucking do that. Now on to the fucking presentation part of what I was talking about. Yo, bro, you still didn't talk about how Rising does better presentation than the UFC. What? How many Dustin Poirier ads have you seen in the UFC fight night or in the UFC card? How many Whopper, BK Whopper? How many of those ESPN commercials have you seen sitting in a fucking pay-per-view, bro? It's the same 8 fucking Kevin Holland and Steven Wonderboy Thompson. How many times have you seen that video, that fucking Modelo ad, bro? Nobody fucking, bro. We're not trying to see that, bro. Look at what I'm about to show you. Look what I'm about to show you right now, bro. This was Ryzen's last fucking event. Look how many people are in the crowd. Who the fuck is this guy, bro? This looks like a college football game. Look at how many people are in attendance. Look at this. Look at the look at the camera work, bro. The UFC doesn't do that. Bro, look at the crowd. Yo, they got niggas in underwear. Pause. What's going on? What is this? What is this spectacle? Look at this. This is what I mean by spectacle. Is that Yuri? What? Bro, I'm 99% sure this is the owner of Ryzen. I'm putting my money. This guy's putting work on Dana White. Pause, bro. Again, there's too many people here with underwear. I don't know what's going on, but this guy will fade Dana White, bro. Look at the aura. Look at the way he's standing, bro. Balls facing the world. Look at that. This is what I mean by spectacle, bro. The UFC. Look at this fucking fireworks in the background, bro. When has the UFC ever had fireworks in the fucking background? Bro, I don't even know what's going on, but I don't have to know what's going on. Hey, yo! But look, bro. Imagine the UFC did it. Imagine you turn on the UFC, you see a bunch of guys in their freaking underwear, bro. I would have a stroke. Look, they have Bawakau. Bawakau, I think that's how you pronounce his name. That's the OG Raw Tank, bro. That's the GOAT of Muay Thai. Regarded as the GOAT, if not the GOAT. You have Mark Coleman's old ass in the back, bro. He's about to die. He almost died like 3 years ago, bro. You know what I'm saying? He made it out. W Mark Coleman in the chat. You have Yuri. When did Yuri show up? When was this? You're supposed to be fighting Uncle Live or some shit, bro. What are you doing? And you have like 4 Asians and a grandma, bro. 4 Japanese niggas and a grandma. I don't know who they are, but I can feel the aura. I don't feel anything else. I am a straight man. I don't feel anything else, by the way. Look at the aura. They standing there with their hands crossed, bro. The UFC doesn't try new shit. There's no UFC culture, bro. This is literally Pride. I'm not talking about June Pride. I'm talking about Pride FC. Rampage Jackson. What's his name? Chuck Liddell. Vanderlei Silva. I want her now. I want her now. Give me her now. Who else they had in there? They had the Gracie Killer. They had all them freaking Zabit Randleman, bro. Come on. Fedor. Look at this. The UFC needs to try some shit, bro. The UFC has no presentation quality. All I see is fucking commercials and I'm tired of it, bro. I'm going crazy. Mind you, let me go back to my original screen. These 3 guys, they have shitty records. But then the reason why people watch this is because they're entertaining. The guy in the middle is literally Asian McGregor. And he's like 4-3 in MMA. Do you guys understand it? His fights get 2 million plus views and he's fucking trash because he talks shit all day. He talks shit to other fighters. And then the organization backs him, does 100 press conferences, and the whole country is now hyped up. They're like, yo, this guy's ass, but I just want to see him get his ass beat. It's for the show. Imagine the UFC has good fighters that talk shit. Imagine good fighters talking shit. We have the round table shit that they do in boxing. We do that 3 or 4 times before the press conference. The press conference comes, bro, that's at minimum $700K pay-per-view buys, bro. I can't even talk, bro. Imagine the UFC try new things. Are you guys, listen, did I change your mind? I don't know. But I don't care. This is my hot takes. This is my fucking video, bro. I do what I want. All right? Hopefully I don't get fucking copyright strike. I put a lot of Ryzen clips there, but I promoting Ryzen, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, everybody listen to this, bro. Once in your life, sit down. You can watch Ryzen videos, bro. Right? It's in Japanese. You don't know what the fuck's going on, but the subtitles, you can tell these niggas, they really have it. They really out for each other. All right? On to the next hot take. This is, bro, hey, I might freaking get shot by saying this, bro. This is a very hot take. Khamzat Chimaev will end his career as a GOAT. These are hot takes for a reason. All right? You're going to be pissed off. This is Rage Bait MMA. I'm going to piss you the fuck off, all right? Let me explain. Khamzat, Ilia Topuria is going to become a GOAT. This. Bro. John Jones, bro. bro, if you guys can't tell, I can tell you guys are a little bit retarded, but behind the X's, that is John Jones and that is GSP. All right, I X'd him out for a reason. All right, buddy. All right, little guy. Listen, my intellect is so high. This is how I see you guys, bro. All right? You guys are not on my level of intellect. Let me explain myself. Khamzat Chimaev, he's going to get through DDP. After he gets through DDP, then, okay, he's either fighting Nasruddin Imavov or he's fighting Karal Barajo, whatever his name is. Fighting an urge. That guy. The fucking guy that looks like a Ninja Turtle. By the way, he is a geek, he is a nerd, and he is going to lose that fight. But let's say it's Khamzat versus Nasruddin Imavov. Who's next? It's an infinite money glitch. It's going to be between him and fucking Tom Aspinall, unless Tom Aspinall gets fluke knocked out because it is heavyweight. But middleweight, there's nobody else that's better than him. Nobody's going to beat him, bro. He's going to go on like a 6-fight win streak. Who's going to beat him? Anthony Hernandez. I can read your mind, bro. I already know what you're going to say. Anthony Hernandez. He's a great fighter. He has cardio. Blah, blah. The guy has a weak body, bro. He's not getting to a title shot. Someone's going to body shot TKO him, bro. Bro, he fought a guy with 1 HP. Anthony Hernandez. He fought whatever his name is, the guy that does backflips or whatnot. The guy fought Abus Magomedov. The second worst guy in his division, cardio-wise, bro. And he got tired. How the hell does Abus Magomedov have more cardio than you? I got into a little tangent. That little Anthony Hernandez is a dark horse of the 185. He's a dark horse. He's about to be champion. That shit pisses me off, bro. I know a lot of casuals be saying that, pretending not to be a casual. You can't trick me, bro. All right? So, let's get back on the main point. How is this guy going to become the GOAT? After he disposes of Nasruddin Imavov, who's going to beat him? There's nobody in his division that can beat him. Oh, bro, he's just going to, what if he gets tired? What if he gets exposed? Did we not see this guy go to a 3-round war with Gilbert Burns? We talking about prime Gilbert Burns. We're not talking about JDM Gilbert Burns, or the Gilbert Burns that fought, what's that guy name? The Venezuelan guy. Venezuela Ice. Fuck, bro. I couldn't buy myself time to remember his name, but you know who I'm talking about. He's black and he cross dresses, bro. Fuck, bro. I can't remember his name. But that guy that Gilbert Burns' last fight. That's not the Gilbert Burns he fought. He fought a top 5 Gilbert Burns or top 3 Gilbert Burns. Prime Gilbert Burns. He fought him. He brought him to the war. He brought him to war. He has hands. We seen him against GM3, bro. Oh, did you just mention GM3? Any guy that has a number in his name is cold. I said it. That's not the rules. That's the rules. I didn't say it, bro. I just fucking stuttered and I'm fucking pissed off. But GM3 has the number 3 in his name. What does the number 3 stand for? Why the fuck? Hold up. I just thought about it. Is he the third? Is he GM3 the third? I might be a little slow. But basically, the guy has an abbreviated name. GM3. He knocked out GM3 before GM3 even threw a fucking punch at him, bro. Yes, I'm bringing back clips from the 90s. We are not done with the 90s. This is the Khamzat we're talking about, bro. And a lot of my hot takes, it might not have logic, but some of them do. This one does. All right? Khamzat Chimaev. That's why I had that poll. Only 8 people voted in that poll, bro. You're my ride or die. I will never forget about that. The first 8 people that voted on my poll, my first post, my first community post. But after DDP, after Nasruddin Imavov, and maybe Anthony Hernandez, all right? Maybe. I just distant, but maybe him. Outside of those 3 guys, nobody in his division beats him, bro. And he can easily move up to 205 and beat whoever's in that division. I don't give a fuck. This is why it's a hot take. It's my opinion. My next hot take is Sean Strickland is a Mossad agent. What? What are you talking about, bro? Listen, peep game, open your eyes. Sean Strickland works for Mossad. All right, I'm playing. Well, I'm not playing. Sean Strickland's retarded. Have you seen his tweets, bro? It's fucking pissing me off, bro. and he fucking stormed into a cage. Yo, Sean Strickland, let me get my ones, bro. That is not my last hot take. My last hot take actually is Muhammad Mokaev is the only flyweight that's active right now that can beat Alexander Pantoja in a fight. Yes, I did say Dana White, forgive him. Like I said, Sean Strickland literally stormed into a cage, punched a guy, uppercutted him, and you want to cut Mokaev for punching, what's his name? Manel Cap? So Sean Strickland could do it, but Muhammad Mokaev can't do it. That's why Sean Strickland is a Mossad agent. I will be coming back to that later on. I will make a video on that, right? I might be going crazy, but I don't know. Sean Strickland, I'm after you, bro. I see what you've been doing, bro. But Muhammad Mokaev, bro. Dana, give him a fucking chance, you bald bitch. You already ruined the UFC. Mokaev deserves a second chance, bro. He has the grappling. Oh, Muhammad Mokaev is boring. That guy's only been to like 1 or 2 decisions. What did he go to? He went to a decision with Mel Cap, and then he went to a decision with Alexander Perez. I'm not sure if he went to a decision with him. He might have finished him, but that fight was boring. Basically, he's only had 2 boring fights in the UFC out of like 6, 7. The guy's 23, 24. He should have been the youngest UFC champion, but the UFC cut it off because he fought a guy backstage. What? Let boys be boys, man. You got this guy out here struggling. He's fighting for Brave FC. After every post-fight presser, this guy's begging Dana White and Hunter Campbell. Hunter Campbell, I know you're a good guy, bro. Listen to your heart. Don't listen to that bald fucking devil, bro. Sign him. He's fighting in karate combat. He's knocking these bums out, bro. He's knocking these guys out. Post-fight presser. Dana White, I'm young. Please give me a chance. You got this guy out here looking like a stripper, bro. And it's pissing me off because I know he could beat Pantoja. And I like Pantoja. Pantoja, you my guy. You my, you know what I'm saying? You my nigga. But Muhammad Mokaev, none of these bums. Van is not a bum, but I don't think he's going to be able to beat him. And imagine Van does beat him, bro. 23-year-old versus 24-year-old, bro. 2 guys born in the year 2000, bro. 2001, 2000. Fighting for, that's going to be the first ever time 2 guys born in the 2000s fought for a championship ever. You see, you don't want to do it, and you can build him. The guy's from Dagestan. He was born in England. He speaks English, bro. That's promotable. And when you sign him, you can, I forgot. They're not like Rising. They don't promote their fighters, bro. This is why I have these hot takes, bro. You'll see. Give Mokaev a chance. This whole video, I'm sorry. This whole video was made to give, hopefully somebody in the UFC can see this video. I don't care if it has 1 or 3 or 4 fucking views. Sign Mokaev back. I made this video because of him. He's the only guy that can beat Pantoja. It's not even a hot take. I just threw it in here because I have nothing else to say. I was about to do 5, 6 fighters, but I'm too fucking bored. That Rising shit got me too much editing, bro. I edit once I get fucking 100,000 fucking subscribers, but fuck, man, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna end in the video, bro. This shit got me pissed off, bro.